Alright, so I'm here. My sister Lauren has kindly volunteered to be my student for the day and learn how to do some basics on the euphonium. So let's start out by just learning how to hold it. You flip it so the bell is up, and you want the mouth to bring the mouthpiece to you. You don't want to be leaning forward to get to the mouthpiece. So for you, since you're a little bit taller, what you can do is take your left hand and put it underneath the euphonium, like right there, and kind of hold it up a little bit so that the mouthpiece comes to you, like that. Okay, awesome. So now that we've learned how to hold it, go ahead and set it back down actually for a minute. And the fundamental thing for all brass instruments to produce sound is you have to know how to buzz. So let's start with just loosely flapping your lips, kind of thinking of a horse. So it's
That's really loud.
it's okay. It feels funny, but it takes practice. So one more time, just it's harder to do when you're laughing. Okay, good. Now what you want to do is kind of tighten that buzz a little bit, so you pull your, kind of tuck your lips under a little bit and say okay, and then still try to create a little bit of a buzz, focusing the air through the middle of your lips. Good, your buzz is better than mine. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pick up the euphonium, how I showed you, with your left hand underneath, bringing the mouthpiece to you. You're leaning back a little bit, so if you can, I know it's not comfortable, but kind of pick it up a little bit with your left hand. There you go. And make sure you keep your shoulders up. There you go. Good posture. And now try to buzz into the instrument and just get a sound. Okay, good. That was a good first sound. Lauren is a flute player, so this is a new concept for her, for sure. Okay, so now that you've played your first note, let's try and use lots of air. I know you know how to use lots of air from playing flute, so support it and think of your lungs as balloons expanding. Breathe all the way, and you want your stomach to expand. So, from down here. Good. Did you hear how that was a lot clearer overtone? That was really good. And remember to keep everything, your posture really good, everything really nice and straight. So let's try that again. Play the F again, or whatever note comes out. Good. So now what I want to try to do is teach you how to play a scale. We're going to try and learn a B flat scale today. So when you, starting from the F, think about it as kind of maybe dropping your jaw a little bit and think down to get down to the B flat. So just loosen a little bit of what you're doing. Good.
That's it.
That was it. Okay, the next note after that, B flat, the C, you're going to use your fourth valve. It's been a little sticky, but okay. Okay, good. Can you play B flat C? Good. And make sure you keep your airstream steady so that your tone stays clear and steady throughout the whole note. That was really good though. Okay, so B flat, C, and then, do you know what note comes next, Lauren?
D.
Good job. So we're going to learn how to play a D, and that's 1 and 2. Good. Can you play B flat, C, D? So open, 4, 1 and 2. Sorry, sticky bells. Okay, can you do it again? Sorry, I'm going to watch what you're doing with your fingers. Okay, good. I know the sticky valves are kind of a problem, but don't worry about it. I just want to make sure you were hearing it correctly. One thing that might help is, you're like me, you have kind of small hands, I think. So if you, but if you try to think about keeping your hand up a little bit more, I know it's hard. I struggle with this too. Obviously, keeping the truth in your hands is the most important thing. But kind of think more of a curved hand, like when you're playing piano or something, and when you're playing flute, yeah. So that you're not trying to press the valves down like this with flat fingers. It'll be easier if it's curved a little bit. There you go. That looks good. Okay, so let's do the B flat, C, D again. So open 4 and then 1 and 2. Good. And then after that, E flat is 1. Yep, that was right. Okay, so starting from the B flat, let's do the first 4 notes of the scale. Good, and I think you could use even more air, and that would help. Let's try moving it a little bit more in the center of your lap. Move it over a little bit, and again, try to keep your hand, like more of your hand underneath the instrument, so bring it up a little bit so that you can have your whole lungs to use all that air in there. Okay, let's do the first 4 notes again. Okay, and then after the E flat is F, which is the first note you played, so open, no valves down. Okay, good. Can you start from the F and go back down? Do you remember the fingerings?
I think so.
Okay, go for it.
Is that right?
Yes. Good. So after F, then we have G, which is 1 and 2. Try starting from the open F and then pressing down 1 and 2. Good. I can see in your face you're trying to pull the pitch up, which is good. So, and again, you can use even more air. I mean, go ahead and be loud and, I want those violin players out there to be like, what is that beautiful noise in that room? So, yes, it is you. Starting on the F again. Okay, let's just do that back and forth a few times if you can with the valves. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and sit back down because your fingers are looking a little bit better here now. So let's go from the B flat up to the G.